Hello everyone, and welcome to Fableheim and Total War Warhammer 3. Yes, who could have seen this coming? A brand new series is here to do something I meant to do a very long time ago, and that is to unite the Empire against Chaos. But this time, we have something a bit more complicated than Chaos to unite against, and it's pretty much everybody. We'll be playing in the Immortal Empires. And you may think that there is none better than the Prince and Emperor to unite, to defend against the dangers of the world, old and new. But you would be mistaken.
Sigmar's will.
We will be playing as the Supreme Patriarch, Balthazar Gelt, to unite the Empire and defend against the ultimate crisis that I have still not seen. This is going to be something. We're going to turn them all on. They're all going to be here. So, death is impending, but that's okay. So, this series is happening for a number of reasons. One, I'd like to kind of get back to the roots of the channel, which was to tell my own story through, like, Let's Play videos. Not streaming, not playing someone else's story, but there'll still be streams and stuff. And Total War Warhammer 2 was the very first series I ever did, not long after it released, all those years ago now. And when we reached 1,000 subs, almost a year ago now, I promised an Empire playthrough, and it never happened. It kind of fell through. So I thought, what better time now, after the Immortal Empires had come out, after the Ultimate Crisis mode, after a few patches, and after Total War Warhammer 3 was snubbed at the Game Awards. How could it lose to Mario plus Rabbids? But that's okay, because we get to have our own fun now. We're playing on very hard, my favorite difficulty. This is kind of like the hardest difficulty you can get without obscene AI cheating in Legendary. But the main reason I don't play Legendary is because you only have one save file. And more so than I do like to reload every now and again, is every time I've tried to play Legendary or Iron Man or whatever, somehow something has broken and I can't continue. So, I will have stricter reload rules this time. I'm only going to reload if I feel incredibly robbed. Otherwise, we accept what we accept, and we move on. So, I've talked a lot on this setting screen, but we will be having sea lanes, will enable the in-game scenario. It will be at its max difficulty. We're going to have an early warning timer of 3 turns? Sure. I wanted to set it exactly on turn 100, but you can only do it within a range of 10 turns, so 95 to 105. Hopefully it hits on turn 100. We will see. And the Ultimate Crisis mode, for those who do not know, it will turn on every scenario that you have selected. And the first time I tried to trigger this, I unselected the other scenarios because I thought it would just turn them all on. So that was my bad. Sorry, the Pokemon playthrough. But hey, at least we got the Pokemon part. So the Black Pyramid, a Grut, will introduce the Tomb Kings. Elevate the Tomb Kings. The Grudge too far, the Dowie are going to be big mad. The biggest Wa, the Greenskin will come hunting. The Wild Hunt, the Wood Elves will come hunting. Vampiric Ascension, the Vampires, and which is going to be mostly dangerous for us in our starting position, and the Vermintide. You can enable Diplomacy, which would allow you to parlay with the endgame scenario factions, but we're not going to do that because that's cheating. I imagine you could do some insane things with that. Go away, advisor, 60 minutes, yeah. This is all fine and dandy. So, take a quick look at our faction and Lord effects. There's not a whole lot. Balthazar Gelt is one of the OG. He begins with a decent army. We can make good use of this. +2 hero capacity for Battle Wizards. I love Battle Wizards. You're going to see a lot of them. Reduce upkeep for said Battle Wizards. Armor for all armies, because he is the master of transmutation. He himself, that was a faction effect, he himself gives recruit rank for Battle Wizards. Wins a magic cost reduction for the Lore of Metal, which is what he is. And missile strength for artillery units in his own army. There are a few cheese builds for Balthazar Gelt because of his unique talent tree, but we'll talk about that when we get there. So without further ado, that might have been quite a long intro. Let's get to it.
Might and magic are mine to command.
Might and magic. Yes, they are yours, Balthazar Gelt. They are yours, and yours alone. Isn't he beautiful? Now, we start with this. I don't believe we did originally. That's good to know. Hey, get out. Go away.
Do not waste my potential.
So we start with a little friend here.
Your orders?
Simon Warner. If anyone has any names or anything, feel free to let me know.
They'll be marching.
I didn't know we began with an Empire captain, but that is good news for us. Before we do anything too dramatic, I'd just like to say there will be a small amount of editing to just cut out loading screens and downtime and whatever. But for the most part, you'll be watching along as we attain glorious victory. We begin only with Fieldorf and Fort Sol. These are the mountain passes that were added in Warhammer 2 eventually for the Empire. There are a few of them later about, and the whole point is just to help defend your territory. They're pretty thick. Look at that, that's a tier 1 settlement. Wham.
Let us begin.
We are fighting off against Greenskins to kick things off. It might just be literally this one. The main shtick about the Empire is the Elector Counts. Summon the Elector Counts. We begin, of course, as Balthazar Gelt, the Elector Count of Solent. And you can use this to kind of... Well, there are a few things you can do. When you are the Elector Count, you get some bonuses. Fun. You get a unique item, the Grudge Settler for good old Balthazar Gelt, which is irrelevant for us. And you get a unique unit that you can recruit like once every 10 turns or something. We start with Shielded Spearman, which is not fantastic, but it is something. As for the Elector Counts we are interested in siding with, the Prince and Emperor.
The nation calls.
This, by the way, is how you confederate with other Imperial factions. We need to get to 10 fealty, and then we need to absorb them. So the main 2 factions I want to absorb peacefully is Emperor Karl Franz and Boris Todbringer. By annexing them or confederating with them, we can then of course play them, and these are both legendary characters. Yes, Toddy is a legendary character despite the fact that you cannot like start the game as him. He is still a legendary character. Fun fact, you can play him multiplayer. I would also like to absorb Talabecland. This is the homeland of the Knight of the Blazing Sun, one of my favorite units in the entire game. And they give you mortars, that's kind of strange. But that's alright. That is alright. Everyone else we can kill or ignore.
Who calls?
Or whatever. We're probably going to kill Wiesenlund, to be honest. Because they have very low fealty, and it's going to take ages to get that going. They also own Nuln, which is the gunpowder manufacturer of the Empire. And Balthazar Gelt, Daddy, well, he loves himself some gunpowder. Here's our beautiful tech tree. My, how this has changed over the years. We are probably going to start with this one. Tithe rebates. Growth is good. Control is also good. They're great. As for our diplomatic situation, how are we looking? I love quick deal.
Yes?
Like I said, Wiesenlund, we're probably going to kill them, so we don't want to go too crazy on contracts with them. Let's just grab some easy money by befriending those we can. Especially Toddy. Good old Toddy.
Very well.
Surely an agreement. Yep.
Cool.
Sigma's
All right.
will.
That's fine. At the top of the screen, we have our Imperial Authority. This does stuff. Not gonna lie, I'm not sure. Bad things. All Elector Counts declare war on you. Okay. Not good things. So right now with 0, we have -5 growth. That kind of sucks. If we can get 1 plus, so 1 or any more, we get some good bonuses. Chance for increased fealty, 5% each turn. Growth can come from all buildings, so we kind of want to build that. I think this comes primarily through events. Same with prestige, which is a currency primarily used in said events. Alright, that's no talking. Time for the slaughter.
No peace.
Now this first combat is always incredibly easy, so we are just going to go ahead and auto-resolve this. It's no big deal. Just crump them. Call it a day. How much did the AI screw up? Oh, AI what? Wow, okay. Great. We're going to grab some experience here, because why not?
Who calls?
I can't believe the AI did that much damage. I should have just fought that myself. Run very hard, very hard. I shouldn't take everything for granted. Balthazar Gelt, is a spellcaster. I would not recommend spellcaster lords to new players, new-ish players. But you know what? We'll get over it. Ah, right, the commandment here. I'm like, what are we doing? I believe these passes, these forts, they give, like, no benefit. So either my recommendations would be the Council of Bourgeoismeisters for growth for the building itself, and then increased tariff, or I think that's it. Yep. Alright. Now then, a combat we're going to actually do. We will fight this ourselves here at Steingart. It is a decisive victory, and I could just auto it, but look, it's going to kill my 2 Don't trust the AI. Just don't trust it. Oh, there's a very annoying hill here. We have 10 wins, that's enough. I believe Valve starts... Oh, he has Plague of Frost as well. Searing Doom is an incredible starting spell, so we're just going to go with that. Now, the Empire, despite being a beginner faction, we'll say, actually has quite a few nuance to it. So I can't just control A, right-click the enemy like I could when playing Chaos. We'll have to be have a little finesse. A little. Not too much, just a little bit. Alright, let us begin. Artillery is going to be a pretty powerful tool for us. We don't really... We don't really want to run over the Outriders because we will trade very poorly, even into Goblin Archers. So, there's that. I don't like having skirmish mode on. I did turn it off, the auto skirmish mode. But, hey, we can at least get something done. I like how they're coming straight from my spears. Think the AI thought about this for longer than 10 seconds? Nope. Baited. Oh, they just dodged. Wow, good job. I probably should be shooting them with my archers as well. No, Balthazar. No need for that. We could also Plague of Rustin, to be honest. Oh, yeah, 25 armor, no big deal. One of the main reasons I said I don't recommend... Getting a little loud in combat, huh? Ooh, back up a little bit. I do not recommend Spellcaster Lords to start off with if you are unfamiliar with the game, is because they're not very good in combat. You could have seen that coming. So, with a lot of Lords that are either just like actual combat Lords, like the Emperor, you could just throw him into this and he would fight all well and dandy. It'd be a great time, in fact. But with Balthazar, you don't really want to, if you can help it. Get some surrounding, some advanced combat tactics. I played this game before. We just want to shoot into whatever we can shoot, I suppose. It's really not that big of a deal. The cannon is already obscured. Not that big of a problem. How you doing? You can go in against a goblin, sure. And that is a sword boy. Take away his measly 30 armor. No big deal. How's the fight going? Brave sons of Sigma. That's an actual unit, so maybe I shouldn't get too confused yet. Yes, yes, I'm showing you the foe. This is a settlement battle, so we can just end it once it's done. Don't have to chase anything down or anything. That will most likely be edited out once we do start chasing stuff down. But that's a terrifying future that we have later to think about. The Outriders are not particularly good in combat, like melee combat. 18, 14, 24, so let's not use them that way, shall we? 69 losses. Nice. Nice. Also 69 kills on the mortar. Not bad. Cannon did not get to do a whole lot at 29, but that's sometimes just how it is. And now it's 113 kills. My, how numbers change. Anyway, we will be occupying Steingart, as this is our second settlement, and complete our district. Our province, that's the word. Let's see. Control is very important. Back in my day, control used to just be like, it's either negative or it's positive, and things didn't really matter until you hit minus 100, and all hell proceeded to break loose. But now, you kind of want it to stay positive, as it gives benefits to growth. Why is it saying control minus 8 here? To growth and other good things. Minus 9, mostly. Now, we have our training field here in Fieldorf, our capital. We do not want it there.
Do not waste my potential.
So, we are going to take this opportunity to recruit. I actually kind of like the Free Company Militia. Grab 2 of them. I don't know why you're reduced upkeep right now. And a sword and board. And we will also construct the training field here, because we will be deleting it here in Fieldorf. Also, I just remembered, I am running some mods. They don't change a whole lot, but they are mostly UI to make things clearer or change up. As you can see, the building pictures here change. As they develop, they get better pictures. That's one of the mods. Hopefully I threw it up on screen. I'll throw that up at the start of episodes from now on.
Let us begin.
Hopefully. Alrighty. So we're probably just going to go down the magic tree, to be honest, because, well, we're a magician. I usually go down the red line first. It's a pretty good line to go down, but hey. We could also just spam out Searing Doom and continue to go down the red. That's possible. We'll pick up training. That gives us additional experience every turn for the army that he is in. It's all very swell and good. I remember there are negatives for declaring on a member of the Empire, but I don't remember how bad they are. And I'm at war with you. Well, let's just end our first turn and see how things go, shall we?
Are you?
It might be worth
Comet.
unequipping, that's the word. I was trying to say unupgrading or something. Unequipping the Grudge Setter on Balthazar and giving it to our Imperial Captain, our Empire Captain, but we will see. I also need to change the camera rules, because I am very peculiar. Oh, I just turned it off for us. Oh. Okay. We'll just make it fast. We want to see if an camera... I might just turn it off. I don't know. We'll leave that as is, and we'll see how annoying it gets. It might be fine. It could be just fine. Could also be awful. I believe the game starts with 275 factions. Oh, look, our first event. An ungentlemanly agreement. I'm not going to read all these, because there's a lot of text. But basically, there's a financial debt that exists between 2 imperial states, and we get to choose side with. And we're going to side with Telebeckland. That's Talabheim up there. Now,
What?
on a meta level, like being truly min-maxy, I don't know how long Telebeckland has left to live. Because this is Festus, and my boy Festus is pretty strong. So yeah, there's that. Mr. Little Dowie.
What can the Dowie do for you on this fine day?
What indeed. Alright.
Yes.
Oh, hey, Hawkland. Yeah, Hawkland is dying. They're dying very quickly.
Surely an agreement will be reached. But are we not all...
Indeed.
So we're just gonna
One rug.
take them for all they're worth. The same with Carrick Norn. Oh, you're dying. I really don't want to go into the mountains, but we might have
Make your proposal
to.
very well.
What?
Are you fighting... Why are you dying? Are you fighting Skarsnik? Or is this Skaven? I don't actually know. I want to kill this guy. So we'll start waddling in that direction.
On march.
And by waddling, I mean zipping across the screen. And we have 2 Free Company... The Free Company Militia are hybrid units, so they have both little pistols, and they can fight decently in melee. 28, 25, 28. That's not too bad. It's not too great. But that's okay. We could also get some archers, which are kind of like throwaway ranged units. We have 2 crossbowmen, which are actually pretty good. But it's probably best that we just get more front line. We have 1... Shall we get some more archers? These are going to be eaten away later. What are we fighting? I suppose I should ask that question first. Alright, let's get some throwaway archers. We'll get one of each. Another sword boy, a throwaway archer, and call it a day. I really want to kill you. And I'm probably going to. I'm probably going to go ahead and just wipe out Visenland. As mentioned, there are incredible penalties, but if they're not that bad, I'm just going to take it for myself. There are a few reasons. But that's okay. You're going to grow next turn. Like I said, we probably should be going into the mountains, but how bad is this? How do I see this without actually doing
on
it?
Behalf of the Empire.
Hello.
Now what brings you here with a sheathed blade?
Okay, so this reduces Imperial authority by 4. How terrible is this? Okay, chance to decrease fealty 2% each turn for each elector count. -5 growth, -2 control, -5% income.
Do not waste
Manageable.
my potential. No haste.
It's saying low casualties. So let's take this. I don't know if I believe it. Okay, it was okay. We will be occupying the Feather Foe Torque.
Ready.
What does this do again? Ah, yes. That's actually a really good, great item, and it's going to go on you. In fact, I think I'm going to unequip this.
I am ready.
Give it to you.
Are you?
We need to give you a good name, Mr. Empire Captain, because you're going to be decked and leveled to the teeth. Gehenna's Golden Hounds are actually very powerful. The problem is they're unpredictable. They're vortexy. So we'll just upgrade Searing Doom again. This makes it so we can literally just spam it. We have 2 more slots. I'd love to throw in a hero of some kind, but unfortunately, can't do that. I probably should delete that last turn. What does your army look like? We don't know. Archers outtrade crossbowmen, believe it or not.
The nation calls.
That might not be a terrible idea. And more swords. Okay. Alrighty. That's probably that.
All right.
If I had to guess, people are
Yes.
none too pleased about my actions, but you know what? Greed is good until it's bad. All we need to do is save up all of our prestige, and then whenever there's an event for Imperial Authority, we jump on it. That's it. That's all we have to do. Oh, you foolish boy. You foolish child.
Supreme Patriarch.
We probably want you to get hard to hit.
Who calls?
So the AI has made an egregious mistake.
Not likely.
They have moved 2 armies together into a settlement. But only one army
You
can
summon
sit
me.
outside the safety of the settlement. So if we were afraid, we could attack Adalbert Dogburglar, that's a name, and pull Ibn von Lewitz out, and pull out the garrison and fight them all on an empty field. But, because this is a tier 1 settlement, you know what else I can do?
Not waste my potential.
I get to attack the settlement
Ulrich's
and pull them out. A valiant defeat. A valiant defeat, they say. Well, well, well. Oh, I think I have terrain bullshit I can do. Alright. Terrain bullshit it is. This is gonna be good. We're about to have a good time. Huh. So their one Empire Captain guy is going to come at me from behind. Rogues do it from behind. Well, there's quite a lot of shenanigans we can do here. The question is, am I willing? I was really hoping that I could see their mortars in like a straight line, because then I could cannon them down to death. But I cannot. In fact, our cannon vision is absolutely atrocious. I'm really debating how absolutely bullshit I want to be. And I'm kind of leaning towards absolute. So, let's get a little crazy, shall we? Not even I know what's going to happen here. But I can imagine it's going to be pretty funny.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
So, here's the plan. Using these ridges are impassable terrain. You have to be able to fly to get over them. And this as well. So we can use these to block the enemy line of sight, while also drawing them down this path. And then we will spring a most glorious trap upon them. It'll be great. Can I literally stack everyone inside the source? I think I can. Of course, this gives us, like, the worst imaginable formation potential. But I can also just throw them out. Do not try this at home. This seems very silly. But I kind of like it. I have the cannons turned this way to shoot that guy. The Empire Captain can also run him over. Maybe I just need the Empire Captain. Alright, let's see how wild this gets, shall we? So this is Eben von Liebwitz, and he has reinforcements from the garrison arriving behind him. He has a mortar that I'm sure he's so very proud of. He's kind of going towards my skirmish units. He shouldn't be able to see them, but he will in a minute. Which is not, oh, you're an auto shoot. Okay. Run. We want to draw them this way, and I want you to go this way. This may seem silly. Trust me. Trust. This is going to be a long fight. This is going to be a long, crazy fight. So I will go on to double speed here. I won't go too crazy. I need to, like, run south so that the archers can't hit me. If I hide in the forest, you think they'll forget about me? Oh, yeah. See? They're getting hit. I need to run, like, straight south. Oh, my poor free company. The range on those crossbows, not bad, not bad. We'll shoot him down. Oh. Alright. You're retreating in the correct direction. I'm proud of you. Soon the mortar will be offline. Those crossbows caught up faster than I thought. I hope I can kill this in time. I might be able to. We'll slow down.
For the Warhammer! Free company!
Alright.
The Empire endures!
It's time.
Moving now!
Okay.
Yes, General!
We'll get him to chase that guy down. Can I reach? I can? Oh, this is gonna be good. Let's go. The Searing Doom. Aw. They did improve the AI. Yeah. They improved the AI and made it so that,
Understood!
they actually dodge crap.
Shoot them!
Which has long been a problem.
Let us go!
Alright, so the Pistoliers got the mortar. Everyone out. How are you doing? I think you're winning.
Great cannon! For Heldenhammer!
Okay, you guys get down here.
Speed!
Where is my boy? There he is. We're not gonna overcast it this time. Just gonna try and hit those clumped up archers.
Crossbows ready, General!
We want to shoot the spearmen with the archers. Put you guys out.
Missiles at the ready! Take aim! Missiles will fly!
Because the spearmen do not have shields or a whole lot of armor. Or blocking methods. We are tying up the crossbows. It's not the best use of my time with the Pistoliers, to be honest, because they are, in fact, Pistoliers.
Great cannon!
I know, shocking. But, here's what it is. Oh yeah, I could be contributing to this fight. Wait, is that AoE? No.
No lingering!
You can help with the spearman. Okay, now we have this mess,
Yes,
which is not
quickly!
ideal.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
I forgot about the Pistoliers, and they lost because they're being shot. That's okay.
Steady, men.
How are you losing with the Dragon Fang or whatever you have?
Great cannon. Sir.
Hey-ya.
Crossbows ready, General. My orders stand.
You're losing even with support. Okay,
Free company. No lingering.
I see how it is.
By Marina, listen.
I believe Marina is the goddess of battle. Could you, like, not run straight into his face?
Moving.
Okay,
Take the ground. We obey.
At speed!
good. We're doing swell.
Fight them!
Things are about to get a little messier, but we're doing swell.
Heldenhammer! Pick them up.
How my Pistoliers doing? They're out. I hope they're not dead.
Balthazar
Just
dealt.
out.
To battle!
Battle awaits.
Make sure they don't come back.
Free company.
I hope the cannon isn't missing too terribly. We're waiting for the blob of your life. We can reduce its armor.
Don't give them an inch.
I say that, but I don't really need to wait for a blob.
Acceptable. Take aim.
Okay, that was a decent Searing Doom.
Free company.
We need to get up here.
To battle.
Yep, we got it.
Heldenhammer.
The cannon did its
Standing
job.
by. Detachments move.
We can shoot while moving, I believe, right? Yeah. Although we can always shoot, you know, in front of us. I do want to drop this, I suppose we will.
Crossbowman.
Could be scary.
The Empire endures.
Alright, where are my archers? What are you guys doing?
Targets.
Detachments move!
Can we talk about this?
Take the ground!
Where are my great swords?
Show us the foe.
They're tanking a bit.
Swordsman.
They're not supposed to tank that much. They're supposed to be inundated.
Show us the foe.
See where these great swords are? Or these swordsmen are? That's where the great swords seem to be. How are you doing? Okay, you should be winning.
The Empire
You can shoot him.
endures. Take the ground.
Okay.
Sigma. preserve
Balthazar?
us.
This is getting a little messy. But, I think it'll be okay in the end.
Free company.
My fault, of course. My fault, of course.
Ready for war.
I dramatically overestimated Simon Warner's effectiveness with the gear I gave him.
Mortar.
That's okay.
Ready for
How you guys doing?
war.
You're getting a little close to the front line.
Position. Yes, sir.
I cannot believe you beat them. They were really low.
Yeah. Quick
Alrighty.
march.
I just want cavalry. As you can see from how recklessly I used my,
Aim.
my Pistoliers.
March.
All I need are cav. Okay, we want the great swords on,
The Empire endures.
the guy if we can. Eben von Liebwitz. We can curse suppressed him, sure.
Swordsman.
Swordsman return, go liberate that guy.
Formation. March.
Doing well. How's this going?
For the Warhammer.
Looks like the cannons did their job.
Great cannon.
Their one singular job.
Formation. March.
I'm afraid that if I throw
For
Simon
Heldenhammer!
against Eben von Liebwitz, it won't go well.
Targets.
Take position!
I'm a little afraid of that. Alright, let's get some orders out.
Markles.
Moving now!
I am very glad with that tree strategy that he did not have a spellcaster,
Heading out!
because that would not have ended well for me.
Finisher.
Sigma calls!
I think I'm out of magic. I think so.
Moving faster!
Balthazar can fight some crossbowmen. And because this was a settlement battle, this was a Pyrrhic victory, but that's okay. My Pistoliers didn't wipe, they ran away. They're on horses, they're fast. Because this was a settlement battle, we should be pretty good. 697 losses, not great, but it's not half either. But yeah, when I was all blobbed up, if they had Fire Wizard, Jade Wizard, almost any wizard, it could have ended poorly. But we have acclaimed Doltenbach. Slain
I am the
Eben
supreme
von
patriarch.
Liebwitz
You summon me.
and his friend.
The nation calls.
Metal shifting? You know, this might... So I've heard some complaints about the passives for, like, from a multiplayer perspective. But if I just yeet out Searing Dooms, isn't this really good? For 13 seconds, people just get more damage. We'll try it out. Oh, I got 2 levels. Nice. I probably would hold the line as well. Just kind of hang them out near the front line, but not in the front line, near the front line. Training.
What?
For this, we get income, iron, and recruitment. Ooh, good, good, good. Do we upgrade Fort Soul? I think we do. This is our main defense. Of course, the greenskins can just hop and skip over it. But it is our primary defense. Now, it is a little foolish of me to leave Fieldorf so undefended against this, but I'm pretty sure even just the walls of Fieldorf are enough to deter this. Probably. I went with income. I probably should go with growth, to be honest. Alright. We good? I need an event for Imperial Authority game. Give it to me. I didn't lose anything, did I?
Do not
Of course not.
waste my
For
potential.
the best. Yes, the only one I can have is this. Every 10 turns. Okay. It should show me like a little 10-turn timer here, I thought. Whatever. And we need to be level 10 to get the Sigmar Sons. No big deal. Any
Yes.
quick deals?
The Empire. This action does not have my consent.
Must.
Yep. Okay.
What?
Here we go. End our beautiful turn. I imagine Nuln will pop up a new lord. And we're just going to have to deal with it. Every legendary lord was given a siege attacker, which is kind of funny when you think about it. I'm literally a magician encased in gold, and I have siege attacker. But I also have cannons, so you know. Ooh, the moot. The moot. Oh my. So, I'm determining who gets the moot. Why the Supreme Patriarch is determining this and not the Emperor. A little beyond me, but that's alright. We will take it. I think we just make Averland happy. Stirland, although I wish I could check. I believe a Stirland is larger than Averland. So I wouldn't be against giving the moot to Stirland. I can't remember though. Let's return it. Yeah, Stirland is bigger than Averland. Although, it would have been 50-50 if I'd given it to Averland. But, typically in my games, Averland dies.
Let us begin.
Alright, before this army can recruit anything,
Can't.
Dietz Immelschilder.
Yes.
Immelschilder. Let's get her done.
I shall be.
A valiant defeat. They think I'm gonna lose after all of this. Now, of course, this high casualty, that I understand. But losing? Nah. Alrighty. How do we want to go about this? I don't have the unit types for some tricky shenanigans, so I think we literally just... Although, if I hug this wall, I don't think these guys can shoot me. Alright, that's the plan.
Volan staff.
And of course, we have artillery.
Empire endures.
So it should be pretty straightforward to break the gate. Hopefully my units aren't in the way. Now, it's not unusual for me to take my units here and just run it down. And I might still do that. I might still do that. I have heard that it's pretty tiring on your units to climb the walls, and we have had countless... I don't want to call it a bug.
Missiles
irritants of units trying to get into the wall, just, you know, in through a gate or something.
You act.
Instances of them not doing that. But hey, I wonder what happens if I separate like this. I don't know. Let's find out.
Prepare for combat.
See to it!
So we're gonna have all of our shielded guys
Yes, sir.
climb the wall. That's the hint there. Shielded.
Cannons, fire!
And
We obey.
how we doing here? They put a lot of spearmen over here. Huh. Oh, that was foolish. It was foolish of you to come here tonight, Tom. Quite foolish indeed. We can also shoot up the wall quite nicely with archers, so. And then you guys are going to go through the gate when it's broken eventually. And you guys are probably going to follow.
Speed!
Now, how are you guys doing? The Free Company militia with their vanguard were able to deploy in the white neutral zone, which means they can get up here quite quickly. Will they win against this swordman unit? Probably not. But, hey, it's a distraction card effects. The Freeman militia are not particularly good against armored units. In fact, they're quite terrible against them. So they're gonna be replaced anyway.
Moving faster!
So don't feel too bad if we lose some. I know I certainly won't. Yeah, the AI moves pretty well now. On harder difficulties, that is. That's the stipulation. I don't believe, like, on easier difficulties, I don't think they move at all.
Service! We obey!
But, you know, we're playing on very hard, so
Yes, my lord!
they're gonna move a little bit. The gate is almost completely destroyed. Our forces are climbing the walls. How are you guys doing over here? Dying. Yes. The gate is almost destroyed here.
Battle! Captain of the Empire!
Not gonna lie. I didn't expect them to be so heavily invested over here. But maybe I can just swiggity-swooty to the capture point. You guys are so dead.
Company! Formation! Powder dry!
Well, that's one way to do it.
Sigma calls!
Great swords!
The AI didn't reinforce the side with the most units on it. So I took it. Oh hey, I can take the cannon and shoot this.
Ready!
This silly tower.
Mortar! Sigma calls! Great swords!
Yep.
Get them!
Yes!
At speed!
Wait, I'm gonna capture this? I mean, sure, why not? Where'd the other units go? That way. Am I being shot? What? Oh, there's a tower here. But I'm pretty sure it's connected to this, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna break. No, it's connected to that. Well, let's just go to the victory point.
Outriders!
Pistoliers might do this as well, to be honest. It's under attack but not destroyed. You
Swordsman!
guys help with that.
To battle!
We are Sigma
Balthazar.
bearers.
Balthazar. There is a gate here. A nice, wide open gate for you
Outriders!
to take.
Sigma guides
But no.
us!
For Heldenhammer!
No? Okay, I see how it is.
Quicker!
Get up there, they're building a tower.
Bow before me!
How is my Imperial Captain doing? He's doing pretty good. Pretty good. He's an Empire Captain. I don't know why I'm calling him an Imperial Captain, but it just sounds nice, you know? It just sounds nice. Sophisticated, even. Well, let's get on the wall. Do you have any armor? Sure. This will increase your damage. We just did that. We talked about that.
Swordsman!
Come on,
Take the
get up here.
ground!
Let's get my cannon to shoot this.
Soldiers of the Empire!
Perfectly timed.
Mortar!
Ready for war!
Let's get a little Searing Doom. Since we're all clumped up. They're all clumped up. We can even come stab him. We'll come shank him. With a little shanker. Not the greatest hit, but I didn't hit any of my own units, and that's what matters. Kind of.
Swordsman! No lingering! Moving now! To battle! Hold it dry!
Oh, dear. Wait, can you even shoot from there? I don't know.
Outriders!
These annoying towers. You have lost a victory point. Yep. That doesn't really matter now, does it? Get back up there. People have complained a lot about towers, and to be honest, I understand why. I completely understand. I don't like them either. Alright, let's get you guys going. I think my Pistoliers are safe. They're trying to construct this building.
The Empire endures.
Okay, get up here. Let's get you guys going here. You can shank them. The great swords melt infantry units. That's what they're designed to do. And it's what they do. Everyone's getting stuck on the stairs. It's just like Dark Souls. Don't fight on the stairs. Our Empire Captain is slowly capturing the victory location. Once we have captured this, it will begin ticking away to our victory. Slowly. I don't remember the last time I actually won on a victory ticket counter. And not just demoralizing the enemies. But, hey. There's a first time for everything. 3666 points. They're wavering. There's 8 of them left. As my brave warriors of Sigmar march. Get the spears, chase them this way. I probably shouldn't isolate those great swords because they're very important. But they will win against both of these units probably. Probably. We got this. That's the victory ticket. So you can see this bar slowly climbing. It'll climb faster once we get this building. This capture point. Did anyone come back for you? Nope. Okay. Just have at it then. This is an exciting combat, isn't it? We can probably speed this up, to be honest. Just trying to play it safe. Let's see if I can get you 3 here. Okay. Here we go. We got the spears chasing down those guys. I think they lose. Yep. Oh dear, this is a mistake. I knew it. I said it. Okay, back to normal speed. Balthazar, I'm gonna need your help. Okay, fine, fight him. If I had glittering robe right now, that would be great. But here we are. No glittering robe. The Empire Captain has captured that. We're capturing the other key point. Get down here and help. Please. You go back down there and hold them so don't lose the point. Do this again. Okay. Good, 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 good. Alright. We're gonna win. As long as I don't lose the great swords, everything else is negotiable. Well, I'd prefer not to lose the artillery too. Then everything else is negotiable. How we doing? We got it. Nice. I don't know why this is still here. What are you connected to? Guess I can't see.
Yes, General.
Okay. You run up there then. Do you get victory tickets if you only hold this one? The key building? I thought you needed to gain the victory location. I don't know. But hey, we did it. I was expecting a little more fanfare, but that's okay. That's okay. 439 losses. Not too bad. Pistoliers almost died, but they served an invaluable purpose of just holding the key victory point. Key plaza, whatever it was called. Key building. Key. The key. Look at this beautiful mortar. The cannon, despite only gaining 18 kills, don't let that deceive you. I thought it'd be less. But breaking the gate, breaking 2 towers, that was a useful cannon. And we occupy the capital of Visenland. Oh, and acquire our warhorse. Isn't that great? Visenland has been destroyed. There is nothing left in their wake. Oh. Hi, Durthu. You're not mad at me, are you? Mr. Big Man. I will end your short life, son of Sigmar.
Yes?
I think that means he's mad at me. Well, anyway, Nuln has been destroyed. We somehow acquired an Imperial point. So we are now in the -2 section. We still need 3 more. We can also use the electoral prestige here for electoral machinations, which is just like the High Elf mechanic, where we can pick 2 factions and improve or decrease their relationships. Of course, we want to befriend the Emperor Karl Franz, so we're going to go ahead and improve our relations with him, because he's kind of upset that I killed his friend. Kind of. But hopefully he'll get over that. We don't want to spend too much of our prestige using the Imperial Machination system. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Now I'm going to dismantle this and put growth here. And we'll be heading back to our base, our primary lands of Fieldorf, to get rid of this bloody greenskin. I think we want Glittering Robe. I can't AoE this, can I? Oh, I can. Yeah, let's get Glittering Robe. That's going to give a huge armor boost to our front line, which will be quite good. Quite good. I prefer melee defense over like the rest of this. That augments your chance of being hit, so this seems pretty good. Let's get some control going. I have control in Fieldorf as well, right? And it's still -1. Great. If we can, we want to try and save as much of our Imperial authority for, our prestige for events to reacquire our Imperial authority that we've thrown away by murdering our comrade. But hey, now I hold Nuln. And on that thought,
Quest has been issued, mighty lord. A great adventure beckons. Be wary, though, for while the potential rewards are great, so too are the perils.
You've got to be kidding me. Oh, okay. Oh, good. Oh. I thought this gave me Glittering Robe so that I just wasted a point, but it reduces the Winds of Magic cost for Glittering Robe, which is good. It's amazing. We'll teleport over there as soon as we can. Hawkland has been destroyed by guess who? Baby Boo. Probably Vestus. Growth and Control. Toddbringer is mad. Why, Toddy? Now, we have this unique tree section down here called the Diplomatic Corps. We can spend money to improve relations with just an entire faction. And considering what I just did, might not be a bad idea to pop that for the emissary to the Prince of Altdorf, which of course is Emperor Karl Franz. Oh, this is so good. Of course, we'll get that later, not now. But just trust me. It's good. We'll get some growth going here. Unfortunately, I can't afford that because it's expensive, and money is a problem. Did it say why Toddy was mad? For now, he resents the duly elected Emperor's ascension to the throne. I'm not the duly elected Emperor, though. How big is this quest? It's probably too big for me right now. That's not it. We'll do that next time. We'll do that next time.
Waste my potential.
Let's waddle on back home. We can replenish in force march.
Yes, that will do.
Not well, but we can. Ba-da-ba-bum. What do we want? We need money. I'd also like this research rate. I usually don't go research rate early, and I might. This might be a first time. The state troop upgrades are good, but it takes time to get there. Alright, let's go that way. Income from industry is not that important. It's that little industrial building I haven't built yet, I'm pretty sure. This. Which I guess they just stole from the Bretonians? Because that was the Bretonian mechanic. Ah, you're recruiting more of my territory.
What? The sick.
I am not a fan of my imperial authority drifting away. Now you can tell factions to get out of your territory. That's what the little pointy finger is next to the horde symbol. Above their heads, above their names. But I'm afraid that if I do that, they'll declare war on me, and then I'll lose the territory. While Balthazar is coming down to chase him. Oh, here we go. Perfect.
By the comet. Very well. I will do this.
Now. I don't believe I have a treaty with you. Do I? Nope. Alright. Get
The Empire.
the fudge out of my land.
By the comet. I shall.
A decisive victory. But we're going to lose 2 units, and I cannot have that. Most of this is Savage Orcs, which our archers are actually going to be amazing against. Look at the little vicious gobspot. A worthless git if I ever seen one. We can also make use of some of our wonderful positioning here. I think. I don't think they can see. But our mortars sure can. Probably. Maybe we just chill back here. It's fine. Don't get too creative. We want to be using our cannons on the orc boys. They're actually kind of scary if they get in, so we don't want to let them do that.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
I will pull the spear. We have 1 spearman
Swordsman.
to protect our mighty archer line.
For Heldenhammer.
Have a little bit of a
Charge
gap
the foe.
just for funsies. This is the strategy for artillery. Not artillery. Firearms.
Steady, men.
Because, of course, gunners need direct line of sight.
For the twin-tailed
You guys can kind of chill, I guess. Sure. Just chill there.
Sigmar commands.
And then when our archers, all fancy like, I suppose. Isn't that appeasing? Appealing.
Ranged weapons ready.
Then the spearmen just kind of hang out. They're here to fend off whichever of the orc boys gets through. Because one of them will make no mistake. I suppose you can kind of just chill. They're kind of like handgunners on a horse right now, so not overly useful.
Great cannon.
Yep, shoot them.
Your targets.
Why do you not have line of sight? We in the way? What's going on?
Yes, General. At speed.
Or does Gray mean they have line of sight? There they go. I don't know.
Crossbows ready, General.
I don't know.
Cannons fire.
Might just shoot the Savage Orcs. We will speed up while we're waiting for the AI to get together that is being bombarded. Excuse me, cannons. What seems to be the problem? So did I just move 1 cannon? No. Okay, there we go. Alright.
Emperor's might.
Shoot them. I might put you on skirmish. We'll see.
Swordsman. At speed.
We'll see what happens. Alright.
Take it.
Get out.
Position. Standing by. Fire.
Get out.
Mortar.
Yes, the Free Company Militia doing quite good work
Quick march! Swordsman!
against the
Spearmen!
unarmored Savage Orcs. Let's pull back.
For Heldenhammer!
We're gonna have quite the blob on our hands.
I am supreme.
You are on foot, so the Great Swords are actually gonna be quite good against you. Are they in charge? No, they backed off.
For Heldenhammer!
Lower his armor. How we doing?
By Ulrich's wrath! Awaiting
Cannons are still
orders!
in
Ready to
sight. Let's assist with this if we can. And by that, I mean this.
By Durmaraz!
Where'd my spearmen go? So no, here we are.
Sigmar's heirs!
Where are the other...
Formation!
Where are the orc boys?
March!
Here? Nope. There they are.
Run!
We have friends.
Go! Faster! To battle! Detachments, hold!
Just, I don't care.
Empire marksman! Great cannon!
We have a bit of a kerfuffle going on over here. So let's get these guys to assist.
Quickly! Take the ground!
Balthazar. Ooh, this will be good. Oh, my forces just broke. That's good. I think I just put that right on top of my friends.
Sir!
You guys going this way. The orc boys are shooting me. Where's my Imperial Captain? Why are you not chasing this guy?
Now! Yes, General!
My front line is getting
Weapons
crumped.
at the ready. I Sigmar's will! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Uh-oh.
Outriders!
Ready for war.
Swordsmen! Great
Back up.
cannon!
Back up.
No lingering! Sir!
Lord of metal.
Let's overcast the crap out of this. Let's go, Balthy.
Moving.
Captain. Gotta kill this guy. Gotta kill him, Captain.
Yes, sir!
Alright, we're gonna need help with our...
For Heldenhammer! Swordsman!
the cannon is in trouble.
Withdraw!
Drop, run.
March! Get them!
You might also need to drop and run. We'll see.
Wrath on them.
The Empire!
Where are my... Hello?
Free company! Understood? Weapons drawn!
We're so close to breaking
We
them.
are Sigmar's heirs.
And being broken in
Let's
turn.
lead.
Let's get a fat thing here. It's gonna give us huge upgrades.
Ready, General!
Looks like we killed the Lord.
Damn!
We need to get rid of the pigs. The
Sigmar
pigs need to die.
fall!
Pigs.
Crossbowmen!
Pigs. Oh!
Sigmar,
We held.
guide our fire!
We
Understood?
barely held.
No!
For
Ooh.
Heldenhammer.
The front line came together. I'm gonna chase things down. We're gonna kill as much of them as I can. Because,
Weapons drawn!
well,
Attack!
you saw why.
Battle awaits!
A close victory. I don't remember what the AI said we were gonna get. But, close is a good descriptor. Yeah. So, what primarily happened there is I underestimated the Savage Orcs. I knew they were good. They have physical resist because they have no armor. And there are two ways I could have changed that to be slightly more effective. Way one would be kind of cheesy, which is to kind of like box up and have a really thick line, because that way Balthazar Gelt could get even more value from his bombardment abilities. We'll take the money.
I am the supreme patriarch.
Bailiff, control local province. Good. We could have like boxed up and really forced them into a tight position to just bombard the crap out of them, and of course get some more effectiveness from shooting over our army with the archers. Because then it would just like, even if they missed their target, they would still hit something, you know? Hard to hit. The other way would have been to fall back towards my garrison, which was coming in to support me. And even if they made it to me before the garrison got there, I could more easily reinforce my lions, and that's the way I should have played it.
Safe for the world.
And that's the way we're going to play it the first way,
I
as we clean them up. This is going to be a very quick victory, I hope. Alrighty.
We are back!
I've gone ahead and set up... Oh, I was thinking about this.
Two cannons!
And we have a very convenient little thing here. This wall is impassable. So they're going to have to come at me, and they won't be able to easily flank me right here. But I just gathered all my front line, stuck them here. Balthazar and the Greatsword's probably going to do a lot of work here. But ideally, we kill loads of them before they even get to us. We might try and shank this guy. They had to replace their lord because he actually died in combat. We might try and shank this guy to break their leadership as soon as possible. The Great Cannon is trying to break down the pigs, but the spearmen are ready, right here, to jump on them if need be. Three company militia are in front. Probably want to move a little bit to support them as best it can. Crossbows and bows shoot over the terrain, so it's not that big of a deal. The pigs have been broken, so we want the spears over here. And we're going to want to pull back our free company. That's the biggest problem. Oh, I forgot about you guys.
Very well.
The biggest problem is the archers in the back.
Moving now.
And it's not really a good solution, to be honest, with what we've got right now.
Ready. Prepare for combat.
There is just a solution.
Don't get them in.
Alright, let's buff.
Finding range, sir.
Shoot this guy.
Ready for war. Yes, sir.
Grab me mortars. See if I can shoot that.
Fire at speed.
You don't have fire on target, do you? Oh, you do? Wow, okay. Interesting. Glittering Robe is active. I need to get away from the Savage Orcs.
By my will alone.
There we go. Plop it. Pop it. Let's get Simon Warner out of there. Simon is not immortal. No one is. Wait, are you Savage Orc Arab? Oh, that's not good. Savage Orc Arab boys, by the way, are actually pretty good in melee. So this is kind of a problem. Let's get you out of here. So many Savage Orcs. Great swords should chomp them up, but they still have that physical resist issue we talked about. Let's get out of here. Alright, now we need the bows to shoot, and that's that. We have a very healthy unit of Savage Orcs, but the rest have broken. GG. GG. And that's a cleanup. That one went much better. That went much better. Only 55 losses, and most of them are probably swordsmen, if I were to guess. 10 died to the pigs. The Orc War Boys are not particularly good cavalry, but they have a lot of shock value. So if they can get in and charge against something without charge defense, then they'll put in some work. Other than that, they just kind of get stabbed down. Even by little goblins. They'll eventually shank them to death. I mean, 69. I'd love to be getting this experience, but... Hey.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Can I say no to 69? Can I? The Lore Master. The Lore of Metal. I gotta take it. Now I can just spam this like crazy. This is gonna cost like no... I think this is 4 wins by default. Does this make this 2 wins? Can I Searing Doom for 2 wins? That's all I'm going to do. That's all that's going to happen here. Now, there is a slight complication. By declaring war on greenskins of any kind, to be honest, they can kind of just, like, jump around your territory, and it is absolutely infuriating. But, hey.
It hungers.
Oh, Scrag is right here.
Yes.
That could be a problem. That could be a big problem. Durthu has claimed Carrick Norn. Good on you, Durthu. Stay there. Please. But that is a big problem. And we'll see if anything comes of it. The jumping orcs, that is. Now, I am sitting on a huge gold reserve, and the reason is because we have 2 whole provinces to ourselves. And it's going to cost a lot to keep those two whole provinces functioning. There is quite the argument to... Do stuff. Stop and search. So basically, we're giving special treatment to Talabecland, which I'm okay with. I like Talabheim. Again, home of the Knights of the Blazing Sun. I'd like to keep my prestige, because you never know when an event is going to pop up that costs loads of prestige. Like, it is not impossible for the next event to be, this costs 1,000 prestige and you want to do it. And we also aren't going to be doing a whole lot of fighting in the immediate. So we've been sitting on money. Let's pay the Talabecland merchants.
You summon me.
Yeah, I can't catch you. That is one of the most infuriating things in the game. When there is an enemy in your territory, and you cannot catch him. Because he just keeps force stance running away from you. But that's okay. Kind of. Kind of okay. Now we have 1 growth. And I think it's split. Yes. So we can upgrade Fieldorf and Nuln. I couldn't remember if it was across your entire faction. I'm glad it's not. And we'll get to it. I'd love to upgrade Steingard here. To get more training field stuff. But we'll do that next time. Get more growth. Get more growth, Warhead. How's our control looking? It looks like if I take it off the control command, we're going into the negative, which is not great. Not great at all. We are at, what right now? We're at 29. So in 2 turns we'll be neutral, and we can get rid of this -10 growth penalty. And we can add more growth through various means. Anyway, do I keep chasing? One of my mods, I should have shown it on the screen a while ago, makes the borders more clear, but I still feel like I have a hard time seeing them. We'll take a sit here into Steingart. This is going to be a very passive turn. There's not a whole lot I can do, to be honest. Hello, Ostermark. You're dying.
Of the Empire.
Agreed. All right.
You're dying.
Sigma's will.
Now, we could give a gift to Talabecland, or we could use some of our prestige. What would it cost to give you a
By
gift?
Sigma's will, come in peace.
Offer payment. 650. 650. This is how you normally increase your favor with people. But I think we'll just chill. Don't need to go too crazy. And it kind of looks like Festus is going to try and stomp out Talabheim, which is not something I'm into. He is at 9 fealty, though. There is a world in which we can federate with Talabheim. Once you reach 10 fealty, they'll offer confederation. So there's a reality in which we get 10 fealty with Talabheim, we confederate with Talabheim, we eat all of their territory, and then we fight Festus like mano a mano. Look how much territory they have. They have so much. We are also... That also puts us next to Draca, which is really terrifying. The downside to that reality, the threat of that reality, is that we would, of course, lose quite a bit of Imperial authority. I think it's -4 again. To be very close to civil war, which is, of course, not ideal. I should have checked this earlier, but... Oh, did you kill that guy for me? Thank you. I knew I could trust you. Now that we control Nuln, we can appoint an elector count to Nuln. I believe we have to make one. Huntsman Generals came in with a DLC for Warhammer 2. I'm not a fan of the Huntsman Generals. Even their Legendary Lord I don't like very much, but that's okay. Wolfheart's cool. I kind of want an Archlector. You know? They're pretty fun. But Mr. Rudiger Unberogen here is a noble. So we could just sit him down into a province and he can be our defending our defending army for now. Although I do really want the floppy hat. I want the floppy hat. Well, Mr. Nobleman here. You can be our elector, I guess? I can switch out the elector weapon, right? I want someone sitting in Gnome. Let's take it.
To strengthen the Empire.
We can always rename him. So we can make Rudiger Unberogen our Elector of Gnome. Give him the Bloodbringer. That gives him this stuff. Oh.
On it.
Wait, hold on.
Indeed.
Oh, can I not change it? Okay, so the Elector count of Wiesenland gives recruit rank for artillery, missile resist, missile strength for artillery units in the Lord's army, and upkeep for the Elector count state troops, all armies faction-wide. I want
All right.
Balthazar to be the Elector count
Fine.
for this artillery bonus, but
Of
I don't
course.
think I can do that. I think he has to be the Elector count of Solent,
Right.
which kind of sucks. We get the Bloodbringer, and we get access to the Emperor's Wrath, which is a steam tank. Can I? Hold on. Okay. Turn 9 steam tank. As you can see, it has an upkeep cost of 1,014 gold. But that is something we can think about. Something we can look into, because there are very few things on turn 9 that can challenge an amazing steam tank. I think this was a very productive episode. A glorious first episode for the one, the only, the Supreme Patriarch, Balthazar
By
Gelt.
the comet.
So thank you for watching. I hope this surprise series pleasantly caught you off guard. Remember to leave suggestions if you have any name suggestions. I'm probably going to come up with something for this General of the Empire. He is our Elector Count. He needs a proper name, not whatever this is. A proper name for a proper gear. Thank you to the patrons and channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. And if you would like to stay up to date with anything happening on the channel, feel free to join the Discord in the description down below. This series will be rolling out, not daily, but pretty close to it is the plan. And hopefully, we can unite the Empire before the ultimate crisis descends. Place your bets on which of the factions is going to do the most hurt to us. Probably all of them. Bye!